Good morning to everyone. Today I am going to prove Cauchy's integral formula. The statement of Cauchy's integral formula is as follows. If f of z is analytic, inside and on a simple closed curve C, and if A is any point within C, then f of A equal to 1 by 2 pi I integration over C f of z by z minus a into dz. So observe, f of z is analytic, inside and on a simple closed curve C, if A is any point within C, then f of A, the value of f at A is equal to 1 by 2 pi I integration over C f of z by z minus a dz. So now I am going to prove this Cauchy's integral formula. Proof: since A is a point within C, we shall enclose it by a circle C1 with z equal to A as center and R as radius, such that C1 lies entirely within C. Observe this point. Here we are considering simple closed curve C. In this curve, small a is a point. Now I am drawing a circle C1 with the center at A and radius R units, such that this C1 lies entirely within C. Okay. The function f of z by z minus a is analytic, inside and on the boundary of the annular region between C and C1. So observe, whenever we consider like this, then the function f of z by z minus a is analytic, inside, that means inside, and on the boundary of annular region between C and C1. So this is the annular region. Inside means this annular region and on means this. Okay. This all total, this one. F of z by z minus a is analytic. Now, as a consequence of Cauchy's theorem, integration over C f of z by z minus a dz equal to integration over C1 f of z by z minus 1 dz. This is from the consequence 2 of Cauchy's theorem. Okay. The equation of C1, circle with center at A and radius R, can be written as modulus of z minus a equal to R. Whenever we have mod z minus a equal to R, then we can easily write z minus a equal to R into e power I theta. Now I need z. For that, z equal to a plus R into e power I theta. This negative a goes to that side, it becomes positive a. From this z value, I am going to find out dz. Okay, by differentiating z. So, z on differentiation, it becomes dz. A differentiation is 0 because a is center constant, plus R also constant. E power I theta is, here we are doing differentiation with respect to theta. Okay. That's why e power I theta differentiation is e power I theta into I constant, theta differentiation is d theta. Next, I am going to substituting all known values. Integration over C f of z by z minus a dz. Here we are considering circle. That's why 0 to 2 pi. Z value I know, that is a plus r into e power I theta. Substitute z value. Z minus a value also I have, that is r into e power I theta. Again dz value also we have. Substitute. Cancel r and r. E power I theta and e power I theta. Then observe the remaining terms. Here we have I is there. I am putting that I outside the integration. Integration 0 to 2 pi as it is. F of a plus r into e power I theta as it is. Here we have d theta also as it is. Observe, this is true for every r greater than 0. However small, radius is, if it is very small, even though this one is true. Hence, as r tends to 0, if r value tends to 0, what happened? Observe, here we have no r term. That's why we are going to write as it is. I also as it is. Integration 0 to 2 pi. Here we have r term. 0 into anything? 0. So a plus 0? A. So we are going to get f of a d theta. Now I am going to find out this integration. Observe, f of a is also constant. Take f of a outside. The remaining terms inside the integration is 1. Integration of 1 d theta is theta. Limits 2 pi minus 0, that is 2 pi. So finally we are going to get 2 pi I f of a. Okay. Now I need the value of f of a. So f of a equal to this multiplication 2 pi I becomes division. So 1 by 2 pi I integration over c f of z by z minus a into dz. So this is the value of f of a. So Cauchy's integral formula is proved. Now we are going to prove generalized Cauchy's integral formula. The statement of generalized Cauchy's integral formula. If f of z is analytic inside and on a simple closed curve C, and if A is a point within C, then nth derivative of f of a equal to n factorial by 2 pi I integration over C f of z by z minus a whole power n plus 1 dz. Observe the situation for Cauchy's integral formula and generalized Cauchy's integral formula is same, but there we find f of a value. Here I am going to find out nth derivative of f of a. Okay. Proof. We have Cauchy's integral formula, that is just we prove. Now I am going to applying Leibniz rule for differentiation under integral sign. So that means differentiation of both sides. Observe, here I am doing differentiation, then f of a becomes f dash of a. 1 by 2 pi I is constant. Now I am going to differentiate this term with respect to a. Okay. But the differentiation goes inside the integration as a partial differentiation. That is only Leibniz rule. So dou by dou a. So we are doing partial differentiation with respect to a. So 1 by z minus a can be written as z minus a whole power minus 1. Here I am keeping f of z aside because it does not contain a terms. Now I am doing partial differentiation of this function with respect to a. So minus 1 z minus a whole power minus 2. We are doing partial differentiation with respect to a means z is constant. So 0 minus 1 dz as it is. Minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1. That one is this one. So 2 pi I as it is. F of z, okay, minus 2 is there here power, that can be written as 1 by z minus a whole square dz. So f dash of a value is this one. Here we are getting 1 only, but 1 can be written as 1 factorial. So f dash of a value is 1 factorial by 2 pi I integration over c f of z by z minus a whole square dz. Again I am going to do differentiation. Then here also I am using Leibniz rule only. F dash becomes f double dash. This is constant. Write down as it is. Integration over c. F of z is also constant because we are doing partial differentiation with respect to a. That's why dou by dou a of z minus a whole power minus 2 dz. Now I am doing partial differentiation of this term. So minus 2 z minus a whole power minus 3. Here I am using n into x power n minus 1 formula. So minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3. Z is a constant 0. For a 1. Again minus 2 into minus 1 is 2. 2 can be written as 2 factorial. 2 pi I as it is. Integration over c f of z by z minus a whole cube. Why means here negative power is there. That negative power goes to denominator as positive power. So the value of f double dash of a is 2 factorial by 2 pi I f of integration over c f of z by z minus a whole cubed dz. Continuing like this, after differentiating n times, we get, observe, 2 times differentiation means f double dash of a. N times differentiation means nth derivative of f of a. For 2 times, we are going to get 2 factorial. For n times, n factorial by 2 pi I, integration over c f of z by z minus a whole power n plus 1 dz. Why means here 2 times differentiation means we are going to get 3. Similarly, n times differentiation means we are going to get n plus 1. So, nth derivative of f of a, f power n of a denotes nth derivative of f of z at z equal to a. So, this is the value of nth derivative of f of a. That is n factorial by 2 pi I integration over c f of z by z minus a whole power n plus 1 dz.